shattered to unbreakable. Listen here, sweet sister. Whether you think you have one little crack or you are shattered into a billion pieces, this podcast is going to give you the resources, tools, and skills to help piece yourself back together to form a beautiful, unique, solid, and unbreakable masterpiece. You are listening to Shattered to Unbreakable, the Reclaim Podcast. Let's talk. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another podcast episode of Shattered to Unbreakable. I'm your host, Brandi Babin, and today we will be talking about how to treat each other as women. So I've been talking a lot about how to treat yourself, and I've been talking a lot about comparing yourself to other women. Now I kind of want to talk about what you're thinking about other women. And I say this because we can be our own worst enemies, this little woman race we have. And this all came about through something I went to. It was a conference or a speaking event or networking event, whatever you want to call it. I was there and somebody was talking about community and forming a community, being a part of a community. And she was bringing up how we think about ourselves and how we think about others. And it was really interesting. So I'm going to talk about that today. So usually we'll start talking about how, or I guess usually in Reclaim, I'm talking about how to treat yourself, right? Because when any woman is asked, what do you think about yourself? It's usually not that great. There's so many things you can pick out about yourself that you don't like. There's how you look. There's how you think. There's the career that you're in, or the place in life that you're in, or what you get done around the house, or what you're cooking, or what kind of a parent you are. There's just so many things that, like, when in the Reclaim guide, there are 2 sections that you have to fill out. One is, what do you think is bad about you? And you just write it all down. You brain dump all of that. And usually women can fill up that page pretty quickly. And then on the flip side, name everything that's good about you. And it's usually really hard to fill that up. And I say in the journal or the guide, don't go to the next step until you've filled it. And many women will reach out and say, I can't fill it. Like, there's no way I can fill this, which is very sad. I hope we can get past that. And at the end of this Reclaim journey, you should be able to fill that page up just as quickly as the bad page. And now on the bad page, you should be struggling to find things to put in there. So that being said, so she did this poll at this event, and the poll was, she was saying, like, how do you feel when you walk into a room and there's other women there? How do you feel about yourself? And so it was a lot of like, I'm not enough. I'm nervous. I don't think anyone's going to want to spend time with me. I don't think anyone will want to hear what I have to say. I'm new. I don't know enough about my craft or my career. So many different things that women are thinking about themselves. Very insecure roots to those things. And then when she flipped the script and was like, okay, when you go into a networking event or a group full of women, what are you thinking about those women? I was shocked. Absolutely shocked. I guess because my mom had always taught me everybody's good. And when she went to events or went into rooms, she would never point out the negative parts of other women. She would always say, oh, I love her purse. Oh my gosh, her hair is so cute. Oh, I like the way she does her eye makeup. Oh, that lipstick color is perfect on her. And so when I look at other women, I guess I've been trained my whole life to pick out the things I love about that person and then go tell them, which is so awkward for many of us. I'm sorry if I've done that to you. But yeah, I have just gone up to perfect strangers and been like, oh my gosh, your haircut. Can I take a picture? Like, I'm very awkward. So I'm not saying you have to do that. But I do that, and that's because of my mom. And so I was pretty shocked to see that other women don't do that. When they walk into a room of other women, they see she's stuck up. I can't believe she's wearing that. Who does she think she is? What were some of the other ones? She's a B word. And a lot of it, I just get so upset about this. Like, we as women need to be building each other up. And I just couldn't understand why you could look at a complete stranger or somebody you've maybe seen 2 or 3 times before that you've never talked to and think such negative things about that person, especially when that person is interviewed about what they think about themselves. It is a lot of insecurity. So not only is she insecure about herself, thinking no one's going to want to hear what I have to say, no one's going to want to be my friend, should I have worn this? I'm now regretting my decision to wear these huge loud earrings. Should I take them out and like go to the bathroom and take them out, put them in her purse? These are the things going through her head. And then we come in and say, oh, she's such a B and she's stuck up and the audacity to wear those earrings. You know what I mean? Like, just confirming her insecurity of the choice that at home made her feel beautiful and then in front of a group of women made her feel insecure. So I'm bringing this up. I'm bringing this up because I want that to stop. There's something inside of us that when we look at another woman screams out our own insecurities projected on that woman. I can't say I've never done it. And let me tell you this. I started wondering what people thought about me more so and noticing their body language and probably misinterpreting it pretty severely when my smear campaign started. What is a smear campaign? For those of you that don't know, that's when somebody has it out for you and they're telling everybody false things about you. So of course that happened after my divorce. When I separated from my ex-husband, smear campaign started. He could say the same about me. I was telling my story. He doesn't believe that's true. So he could say the same thing about me. I'm not saying, that it's one-sided by any means. I was telling my story and continue to tell my story. But facts. There was a smear campaign set out about me. Once that happened, I'm not even sure what all has been said. In fact, some people have said like, holy cow, the things he's saying about you. And I'm like, don't even tell me. I don't even want to know. I'm sure they're awful. I don't care. I don't want to know. Like, just let me be in my own little world where I know what's true and what isn't. And I don't even want to worry about that anymore because I know most of the things that are being said because he said them to me or to my friends. And so let's just let that be. Like, don't tell me. But I've noticed that since that smear campaign, I notice other people's body language incorrectly. So if they are feeling insecure and don't want to look at me or come talk to me, I see that as, oh, they must have heard something they don't like. Now they think I'm a terrible person and they don't want anything to do with me. That's where I'm at. Well, I'm still kind of there, but that's where I was like right when it happened. And I would like to say that it didn't destroy me because that I feel like I'm giving him power that he really wanted. But that's the whole point of why he was doing what he was doing, is to gain that power, that leg up over me, that, that poke, that stab. He wanted me to feel that way and it works. Like, that's why they do it. Those strategies work. It did hurt me. And so in those moments, I started thinking, oh, they don't like me. And when you feel like somebody doesn't like you, you automatically start justifying why you're better than them anyways, right? I don't need them, whatever. Like, she's probably insecure anyway. Like that sort of stuff did go through my head too. And thankfully, I'm in this reclaim world of self-development and mental work. And I would say, oh, Brandi, no, girl, you can't talk about her like that. You have no idea. You have no idea what she's thinking. She might not even know you're there. She might have looked at you, not even thinking. Her day is so busy that she's got a million things on her mind. She probably didn't even notice that she looked at you. She just was like scanning the room thinking, did I turn the coffee pot off this morning? And I took it over there as, oh my gosh, she hates me. She hates me. And then would start justifying why I don't need her in my life anyway. So then the next time I see her, I'll probably have that already fixed notion in my head of like, I don't need you. And then that's the energy I'm going to give her next time she does try to engage with me. And she's going to wonder what the heck just happened. Right. So I had to check myself and say, okay, the things going on in my life are affecting the way I'm thinking about this woman who doesn't deserve those thoughts. And maybe she does. The point is, I don't know for sure. So it's not fair for me to put that on her. So this is what was happening at this networking event. And I thought it was genius how she revealed this about all of us. Like, you walk in here insecure and wanting a friend and wanting to be accepted and loved and cherished exactly how you are, wanting to feel beautiful and knowledgeable, wanting to feel like you belong. That's what her big message was, is that you belong here. The speaker was Heidi, and she was talking about belonging. She's the wife of Dude Dad. It's kind of a big thing now. They live in Fort Collins, and they do comedy shows live. So definitely go catch a Dude Dad comedy show. And Heidi is speaking as well, and she's amazing. Anyway, so what she was talking about was belonging. And women are so powerful, you guys. And so we're so powerful, which is why we get attacked all of the time. Because if we knew our own power and we knew our own might, we would not behave this way. And so the evil in the world wants us to believe that we are not powerful, and wants us to pit us against each other. And we have to stop that. We got to stop. Like, in no case, in no circumstance should women be attacking other women. This is just not what should be happening at all. And that's what I love and respect about the pageant system so much. Maybe not the teens. I think I've talked about this before. The teens aren't quite developed as much in their social behaviors or thoughts. They're mean. Teens in pageants, teens anywhere are mean. And girls are mean at that age. And we can work on that too. I can start working on the high schoolers. If any of you have ideas on that, let me know. But girls are mean. And when we get out of the girls are mean stage into adulthood, where we realize there's so much more to life to worry about than what other women think or other people think, then women start to grow out of that. And when I was in the pageant system, I was so scared after winning, because I was like, I don't know if I deserve this. Yes, I worked hard. Yes, I hired a coach. Yes, I practiced. Yes, I prepared. Yes, I bought the dress, the hair, the makeup. I tried really hard to win. Like, nobody goes into something not wanting, like not thinking I have a chance, or you wouldn't enter, right? I went in knowing I wouldn't win. I was wrong, but still wanting to, still trying to, right? And so when I won, I was like, oh Lord, these other women have been trying for years and have been in pageants since they were kids. And I felt like I robbed them of something. And I was scared to approach them or be around them after I won, them being like the top 5. And the outpouring of love and support, and one of them even admitted, like, of course I went to my room and cried like a baby. I wanted to win, but it's not you I was upset with. Like, I'm so happy for you. And they all had the same message to me, which I think is so beautiful. They said, this is your time. This is your time. God has you in this place, in this journey for a reason. At this very time, at this very moment is your time for your message. I don't take that personal. I think that's beautiful. And they've supported me the whole time. Sorry, getting a little teary-eyed. This is what women in community can do, though. Like, this is powerful. And so I want us to keep that in mind when you're going about your day and you see a woman who is dressed to the nines, her hair, you can tell she spent time on it. She's got loads of makeup on. She's got jewelry all over the place. You don't know if it's real or not, but she's got it on. She dresses in designer clothes. She wears heels every day. You don't know what that woman feels inside and what she's thinking about herself. There are so many things that could be the cause of that. It could be that she grew up with nothing and she worked really hard and now she can afford those things. And it's a symbol to her of the rewards of her efforts and the never give up and the grit that she went through and all those nights where she almost couldn't even pay the rent, or, this could be her journey, and this could be her symbol to herself of like, we made it. We made it. And you're looking at her like, oh, look at her flaunting all of that. That is ridiculous. No. We're not doing that anymore. Or the woman who looks like she never showers and she lives in pajamas. She could be fighting every day for her life and for her kids and just doing the best that she can. And we're not going to look at her and go, oh my gosh, she is slovenly. Like, could she just shower? Like, get out of those pajamas. We're not doing that. And to the moms who live in sportswear and always just wear leggings and sports bras and their hair is always in a ponytail, and you think, geez, like, she needs to wear regular clothes, or who's she trying to fool? She can't work out every day, or I don't know what people think. Like, I don't think these things, so I don't know what people are thinking. But whatever it is that's not positive, no more. We're not doing that. When you see a woman and you have a thought that is not lovely and uplifting and encouraging, I want you to stop and wonder, where is this coming from? Why am I thinking this thought about this woman? What insecurities do I have that she is showing to me through my thoughts right now? And I want you to sit with that. I want you to go through, what is it inside of me that I need to heal so that I am not causing a rift in the community of women that we could be? Can you imagine a community of women who don't think bad thoughts about each other, who consistently lift each other up, and it's not fake? I've been in communities where it's fake, and when you're out of the community, all of a sudden, no one gives two craps, and the truth comes out, and the things they said behind your back were not the things they were saying to your face. So I'm not talking about that kind of community. I'm talking about a real community of healed, loving women who nurture each other with no crap talking on the side. And I'm talking about a community of women who, if there is somebody talking badly about another woman, you can gently say, you know what, I bet she's just trying her best, and then change the subject. Talk about something else. We do not even have to listen to gossip. We can be the women who, when somebody wants to say something bad about someone, they remember who you are and they say, oh, yeah, I'm not going to tell her that. She's not even going to listen to me. She doesn't deal with that. Wouldn't that be cool? People stop gossiping to you because they know that you don't want it. You don't want anything to do with it, and you won't have it. That's what I want. And that happens when you're healed and or healing. We're never completely healed. There's always something to work on. But when you're healing and you love your own self and you're secure and confident in who you are, you no longer need to tear down anybody else. It's not even a thought in your head. I guarantee you, when you do the inner work, you won't even have these thoughts anymore. They don't exist. It is beautiful. And I really need us to do that for each other. I really need it. And you need it. And every woman needs it. And I can tell you, you will be attacked when you start doing this. You'll see it more. You'll hear it more. You'll understand in yourself what's going on. And the devil's going to attack you. Get ready. He doesn't want us to be united. He doesn't want us to be a community. He doesn't want us to love each other and nurture each other and encourage each other. He loves gossip, and he loves hate, and he loves put downs and insults, and he loves manipulation. And there are just, there's so many things that people have said to my face even. I would like that to stop. I'll tell you a couple examples of things that don't seem mean. And I really want, okay, let's not give a compliment that sounds like an insult. Okay, let's just not do that. It's not a compliment. It's mean. Let's stop doing that. you can tell this is like personal for me. I'm so sick of people commenting on my choices in what I'm wearing and how I do my hair and makeup. I don't care what your opinion is, and I'm not asking you to do it. So anyway, so many people will tell me, I don't know how you wear heels every day. I couldn't even walk. Well, I'm not asking you to wear heels every day. I'm wearing heels every day. You don't need to say that. If you like my heels, you may say, I love your heels. And I will say thank you. And we can go about our day. I didn't ask you to wear heels every day. And I hate when, I was talking to somebody the other day about my hair extensions. Yes, I have hair extensions. I've never had long hair in my life, ever. My hair cannot grow past a certain point. I've tried and tried and tried my whole life to get long hair. It doesn't work. And then I just get frustrated and chop it all off. I know some of you have seen my really short hair. I could do that, but I can't grow it. And so finally this year I was like, I want to feel what it feels like to have super long hair. I just want that. I just think it'd be fun. So I did it. And you know what? There are so many people that were like, oh, your hair is so long. I love it. And it's like, thank you. Thank you to those of you that's all you said. Because some of you are like, ooh, that's too long. You can tell it's fake. I didn't ask you if you thought it was too long. It's not yours. I'm not asking you to wear this long of extensions. Leave me alone. And so anyway, there are things like that I wish we wouldn't say. There's so many people that have said to me, oh, you're so skinny, it makes me sick. And I'm like, why would you say that to me? And they're like, oh, it's a compliment. I'm like, how is that a compliment? How? I do not see that as a compliment. If you were complimenting my figure, you'd say, I love your figure. You have such a nice figure. I love how thin you are. It's so elegant. That's a compliment. You're so skinny it makes me sick is not a compliment. Stop it. Give compliments that are actually compliments. Don't give backhanded compliments. That's not nice. You're trying to be mean passively. You might not think you are, but you are. There's something inside of you that's being mean passively. Don't do that anymore. Okay, I'm going to get off my soapbox. I know I seemed a little bit condemning today, but unfortunately, some of you needed to hear it. I love you very much, and I think there are so many beautiful things inside of you, and you need to share them with other women and heal what inside of you is making you not be nice. And so if you ever hear me not being nice, I want you to slap me. Wherever you want. I give you full permission to slap me. Anywhere. Do it. Because I want to live by my advice. So I love you. I will see you on Thursday. Stay sparkly and help other people sparkle too. Okay. Bye. Thanks for listening, you guys. I wanted to let you know our website has changed. Our new website is called thereclaimstrategy.com. I think it is so fitting. We also have a whole university full of free courses and downloads. So please go check that out. It's called the Reclaim University or Reclaim You. I thought of it all by myself. So proud. And so hop on there and download some resources. Also, I would love for you to share this podcast. The more women we can get in front of, the more women we can save, and the more children we can affect. I love you guys. Stay sparkly. I'll see you next week.